ねえ、カイ、コージロフラウさんってこの前飛行機に乗り合わせてた女の子のことでしょ？
Yes, that is true. Hello everyone, my name is Michael SK and welcome back to Robotics Notes Elite. So we're here in front of, well, Kojiro Frau's new home, I suppose. I don't know if she's going to easily be integrated into the club anytime soon, but, well, she is here. She goes to our school. I don't think she's physically ever gone to the school, but she's there. She's definitely enrolled. She's got the uniform and all, but now she's got security here as well. Now, in the last episode, she did ask us to do something. I don't remember what that was. Oh, that's right, looking for cheaters. Yeah. I wonder what that entails. Guess let's read on.
なんであんな廃墟に住んでるの？
俺に言われても知らないよ。
変人なのかな？
Yes.
変人だね。
But something I also brought up in the last episode is that everyone's a little weird in their own way.
そうなんだ。
When we reach the front of the hangar, Subaru is waiting, fully prepared. At his feet stands the hobby robot I fought in the grand finals, M45.
待った。
Now, I guess I should have a little bit more of explanation on what happened in the last episode. So, Kaito actually lost to Subaru in Kill Ballad, which means that he now has to go to Las Vegas a month from now to help participate and win the world event of Robo 1. So, that's gonna happen. And they're gonna be dressed up, of course, because that's their thing.
別にそれよりここに来る途中で誰かに見られたりしませんでしたか？
なんで？
スバルってば映画の見過ぎなんじゃない？誰もあんたのことなんか気に留めたりしないって。
For
茶
better
化
or
さ
for
ないでくれ
worse.
ますか？こっちは真剣なんです。
そんなにプレアですってバレたくないんだ。
いろいろ複雑な事情があるんですよ。
どんなスコールおごるから教えてよ。
部長のその無神経さは軽蔑に値しますね。他人のプライベートに何の迷いもなく踏み込んでこないでもらえますか？
Subaru's sharp words hit Akiho right where it hurts. She looks like she's about to faint in agony on the spot. I'll just leave her be.
名誉部長持ってきたけど。
I stand it up next to M45. Oh, that's beautiful right there. Look at that. The champion machine from this year's Robo 1 and its runner-up. Two great rivals standing in a rural, abandoned airport. I almost said underground.
やっぱりそっちはでかいね。
I don't think any part of this is underground, like in the literal sense and in the cool sense. I didn't notice it back at Robo 1, but now that I'm in an ordinary scene like this, I can get a much better feel for its size.
でも見た目が美しくないよ。
Akiho grumbles from her position lying on the ground. She's like a child throwing a tantrum.
どういうことです？
かっちょいい側をつけたらって話。むき出しでかわいそうなんだもん。
そんな無駄なものをつけるつもりはありません。
ああ、そうですか。
そんなことより部長、種子島新さんのプログラム見せてもらってもいいですか？
Akiho pops up.
うちらのプログラムを参考にしたいの？どうしよっかな。これはロボ部員が代々築き上げてきた汗と涙の結晶だしな。まあでもスバルもロボ部員になったことだし、しょうがないから特別に見せてあげよう。部員になってよかったね。
She's puffing her chest out proudly for some reason. But this is nothing for you to brag about, Akiho. Most of Honorary Prez's current programming was written by Kojiro Frau in a single day, based on the KB system. Subaru connects a cord from his Pokecom to the Honorary Prez.
スバル君ってさ、プログラムもわかる人？
ある程度は。ホビーロボを作る上ではプログラムも組めなきゃ話になりませんよ。
Yeah, especially if you're doing this all on your own. Subaru groans as he looks at his monitor.
このプログラムは何が何やらすごいことをやってるようには見えるけど、一目見たぐらいじゃ僕には理解できないな。
In other words, it's too advanced. If even Subaru groans while looking at it, Akiho and I would certainly get headaches if we tried.
このプログラムは誰が？まさか部長ですか？
まさか。
コウジロフラウ。
は？誰です？
キルバラの作者。世間じゃフラウコウジロウだと思われてた人。
Until the week before last, I didn't think twice about that name. I figured she was a man in his 20s or 30s. I thought it was just like a kid or something.
本名は古郡コナ。この前うちの学校に引っ越してきた。
Honestly, the reason why I think that is just solely because of their Twitter profile picture. That is it. That is all it is. But everybody has like a different picture, like whether it's like of a robot or like a logo or a plane.
東京から来た変な言葉遣いの女子がキルバラの作者。僕のクラスメイトですよ。
ああ、そうなんだ。
転校初日に来て以来、一度も登校してきてませんが。
Well, at least she went like one day, so there we have it.
いきなり休んでるの？病弱なのかな？
単なるサボりでしょう。見るからに人と接するのが苦手そうでしたし。
I don't doubt that, like, at all.
引きこもっているんじゃないですか。
でもその引きこもり女がキルバラのプログラムもその名誉部長のプログラムも書いた。名誉部長のプログラムについてはたった1日でね。
1日？これを？
そのおかげで種子島新さんにはキルバラと同じ操縦方法を採用することができたわけなのだよ。
Yeah, truthfully, she works the magic for practically free.
これが本番直前だったんだから部長のうちとしてはヒヤヒヤものだったけどね。
道理で側や設計はポンコツなのに中身だけ化け物なはずだ。謎がようやく解けましたよ。ロボ部の快進撃の秘密は部とは無関係な人間が組んでくれたプログラムのおかげだったと。
何それ？それじゃまるでうちや会が何にもしてないみたいじゃん。
部長は何かしたんですか？
したよ。そのプログラムを徹夜で実装したし、種子島新さんをオーバーホールしたのだってうちなんだから。
そうですか。
そうなんだよ。9年間も動かしてなかったものだから整備も大変だったわけよ。
Yeah, credit where credit is due here. Honestly, Akiho did work really hard on this.
このプログラム M45 に流用してもいいですか？
Akiho looks puzzled for a moment and then grins.
パクるの？
そう言いたいのであればどうぞ。少なくとも僕にはキルバラのプログラムを組む技術はありませんから。しかし M45 にはヤシオ先輩がオペレーターをするにあたってどうしてもキルバラ操縦システムを組み込んでおきたいんです。
So that's why he had me bring Tanagashi Machine 3 here. Excuse
コウ
me.
ジロフラウならすぐそこに住んでるから行ってみれば。
すぐそことは？
駐車場の向かいの廃墟ホテル、あそこに住んでる。
そうなんですか。
Subaru thinks to himself for a moment, puts down his Pokecom, and runs off.
ちょっと行ってきます。
I have a bad feeling about this one, actually. Hold on. Like, yeah, I mean, he's aggressive, sure, but he's also determined. I don't think this is gonna work out. We're gonna find out, though, aren't we? Even at a jog, the abandoned hotel that Yashio-senpai spoke of takes less than 3 minutes to reach. Stationed at the entrance are brand new surveillance cameras and an intercom, completely out of place on this building. I try pressing the intercom button. The ringing sound reverberates through the interior of the building. I guess the electricity is working. A reply comes quickly. A girl's voice. I can't believe she actually lives in this abandoned building. Yeah, he was quick to believe that. People always say that geniuses tend to be eccentric weirdos. Does she have terrible taste, or is she just an idiot? Judging by her words and actions on the day she transferred, she seems to be a gloomy person. I hold back a sigh of exasperation.
はじめまして。古郡コナさん。君と同じクラスの日高。
For some reason, she hangs up immediately. I try pressing the button again. Why won't she answer? Come on. No matter how many times I press the button, she won't answer. She already responded once, so she can't possibly pretend she isn't home.
本気で引きこもりだっていうのか。
At a loss, I click my tongue gently. Wow, so much for that. It only takes about 10 minutes for Subaru to come back. He immediately starts his explanation again as if nothing had happened. Anything new on Twitter? Oh yeah. Tonight's dinner, salt grilled flying fish? Squeezed in some time to play, 10 minutes. Too well, yeah, I mean... Yep, I mean, he was gone. Nothing was happening over here, I suppose. That's understandable. Some weirdo... Oh shit, here we go. Some weirdo came to visit, but of course, couldn't enter my invincible fortress too easy. Speaking of, a friend of mine once said that a fortress that didn't let anyone in is impressive, but a soldier that never successfully invaded you can't count on, or something like that, means virgins are the strongest. I get it. I don't get it. Try again. I'm guessing Kojiro Frau didn't want anything to do with him.
さて、ヤシオ先輩には M45 の性能と世界大会での使用について説明しておくべきですね。
Wow, moving right along.
この前対戦したので、ある程度は分かっていると思いますが、彼はパワータイプのホビーロボです。
彼
For a moment, I have no idea who he's talking about, but I guess he means his robot. Huh. So he personifies them, eh?
機動性についてはバッサリ切り捨てました。パワー重視の戦い方を前提にした設計思想です。ロボ部の種子島新さんとは正反対のコンセプトですね。基本は間合いに入ってきた対戦相手へのつかみ、投げが必勝パターンとなります。
マッチプレイでしょ。俺あんまり好きじゃないんだよな。格ゲーじゃ嫌う人多いから。
ロボ案においても積極的に攻めなければ注意されます。
決勝戦の時もスバルは怒られてたよね。
注意です。
怒られすぎると警告になって1ポイント失っちゃうんだよ。だからカイも気をつけてね。
怒られたのではなくて注意ですから。それにあれは僕だけでなく双方にもっと動けという注意ですから。ルールも把握してないとはさすがは三流ロボ部の部長ですね。
何その嫌味な言い方。
僕は事実を言ったまでですよ。
Ah, what a lovely dynamic.
まあ今のは無神経なアキちゃんが悪いね。ミスタープレアデスのプライドを傷つけちゃいけない。
プレアデスと言わないでください。
にゃ？
あ。
Oh no, she never heard any of his W's before. Subaru's face turns bright red and then he sighs to try and recollect himself.
町戦法のデメリット、間合いの狭さについては対策済みです。パイルバンカー。この前の決勝で見せた腕の特殊機構です。
Those are a real pain in the ass.
あれ、やっぱりパイルバンカーって呼び方だったんだね。J バビロンはロケットパンチって言ってたけど。
パイルバンカーです。
だよね。それ以外の言い方はないよね。
当然です。What's with these two? They actually agree on this one point. Is the name really that important? I guess it is. Especially with his alter ego.
やたら間合いが広かった気がするんだよな。こいつの腕の長さとは見合わないくらい。気のせい？
いえ、錯覚ではないと思います。パイルバンカ射出時には腰を90度ひねってるんですよ。これによりおよそ5センチは間合いが伸びます。パイルバンカを装着したことによりミドルレンジでの攻撃が可能になりました。審判に怒られることもこれでなくなったわけです。ただこのパイルバンカは連発すると凄まじくバッテリーの消費が激しい。そこで M45 はワイヤレス電源を採用しています。
ワイヤレスって普通じゃないかな。ポケコンの充電だってワイヤレスマットでやってるんだし。
The charger for Pokecoms is a pad only a few millimeters thin. Simply placing it on the pad charges it.
それは電磁誘導タイプと呼ばれるものですよ。
Subaru's tone is filled with contempt, like he's saying, "Why are you bringing up something so irrelevant?"
ワイヤレスではありますが、 マットにほとんど触れているくらいの距離に置いておかないと充電できないでしょ。
You know, it's actually pretty interesting. Like, the original Robotics Notes came out in 2012, right? Or something like that. It was quite a while ago when it originally came out. Or was it 2015? I don't remember now. Shoot. I could be getting my years mixed up because I'm also trying to remember the years that the games take place in terms of their setting, and also when they originally came out, because we've had 2 Steins Gates, 2 Chaos Heads. It's getting a little confusing, especially now that there's 2 Robotics Notes. But no, they've actually predicted, I guess, 2020 or 2019, 2020 technology really, really well.
M45 に採用しているものはそれとはタイプが違います。電波磁場共鳴型ですから。
Akiho starts tilting her head mid-sentence. Of course, if Akiho doesn't know what he's talking about, neither do I.
例えばトップレベルのオペラ歌手は自らの声を共鳴させてコップを割ったりすることもできる。そんな話を聞いたことはありませんか？
ありません。
同じく。
それ必殺技みたいなもの？
部長はアニメの見過ぎです。何が必殺技ですか？誰を殺すつもりか教えてください。
そんなムキにならなくてもいいでしょ。じゃあ教えてよ、どんな仕組みなのか。
共鳴だと言ってるじゃないですか。声も音も空気を振動させることによるエネルギーなんです。
Oh boy, I'm already lost. I really don't care about any of this. Can I play Kill Ballad instead?
そしてあらゆる物体には固有振動数というものが存在します。物体に振動エネルギーを外から与えた場合、固有振動数が近ければ近いほどその物体も強く振動してしまう。それが共鳴、あるいは共振と呼ばれる現象です。さっきの例で言うなら物体がコップで外からの振動エネルギーがオペラ歌手の声ですね。オペラ歌手はコップと全く同一の固有振動数を声により探り当てた。その結果コップは割れた。
ほうほう。でもそれうちにもできそうなもんだけどな。
オペラ歌手と同じ声量を部長が出せると。
あ、そっか。声の大きさも重要なんだね。
声量が大きければ大きいほどエネルギーも強大になるんです。コップを割ってしまうほどにね。
でも M45 にはそんな音を出す装置は積んでなかったような。
オペラ歌手の話は単に共振のことを説明するための例です。それをそのままワイヤレス電源に当てはめないでくれますか？ワイヤレス電源は距離の離れた2つのコイルを共振装置として使うものです。送信側のコイルに電流を流すことで周囲の電波と磁場を共振させる。これにより受信側コイルにも電流が流れるという仕組みです。搭載している蒸気ット社製のワイヤレス電源なら送受信機が20メートル以上離れていても問題なく共振する性能があります。
Yeah, I'm not really all that familiar on the science behind wireless chargers that we use today, but I'm pretty sure that that is just about the technology that's used, or at least the science behind it. I mean, it really is a coil in the wireless charging pad and a coil in like your phone, for example, and well, you kind of get them close enough to each other, try to center them with the phone onto the pad, and I guess it does its dark magic that we're witnessing here. Or a variation of it. I'm sure that the science behind it and the technology has gotten better over the years.
ワイヤレス電源を使うメリットは3つ。M45 にとって一番大きいのは、さっきも言ったように試合中の電池切れの心配がなくなること。電源オンの時は常時電流を送り続けるようになっていますからね。いついかなる時だろうと心置きなくパイルバンカーを連射できます。2つ目はメンテナンスのしやすさ。電池交換の必要がなくなるので地味に作業量が減って助かります。
That is also a plus.
そして最後に
That is a definite
熱暴
plus.
走がなくなったことですね。電池と違って熱がこもらないんです。
And that is weird because, like, I'm pretty sure that wireless charging, and charging in general too, I guess to a battery creates heat, but if there's no battery, then I guess it doesn't have a heating problem?
ホビーロボにおいては熱は意外と強敵ですから、ボディが歪むなんてことはザラで、それが故障や不具合の原因になることもよくありました。重量は普通のバッテリーより少し重いくらいなんですがね。そのデメリットを差し引いてでもワイヤレス電源の搭載は必須だったんですよ。
なんか洗練されてるみたいだね。そのワイヤレス電源欲しくなっちゃったよ。でもお高いんでしょ？
ホビーロボ用ですから、せいぜい数万円ですよ。
Jesus.
せいぜい数万？うちは毒に数千円払うのさえヒーヒー言ってるのに。
Akiho closes in on Subaru. Her eyes look bloodshot.
そんな大金どこで手に入れたの？答えなさい、スバル。
ロボアンの優勝賞金ですが。
あ、そう。
And just like that, Akiho is despondent.
賞金か。賞金ね。いいなあ、自由に使えて。
And I guess she still hasn't let go of that. Well, yeah, she hasn't been having any luck with like sponsors or anything. Not that it's got anything to do with me.
さて、難しい話は終わった？
With things sounding about done, I make the conscious decision to cut in. Who cares about the mechanical details?
さっさと俺に関係ある話をしてよ。いつまでもダラダラと話に付き合ってられない。
And it's taking up my precious kill ballad time.
世界大会ではこの M45 をヤシオ先輩に操縦してもらいます。
We will?
基本的な軌道について
I had no
は変更するつもりはありません。なので戦い方はヤシオ先輩の方で M45 に合わせてもらうことになります。
DLC の追加機体って考えればいいわけでしょ。なんとかするよ。
ここで問題が一つ。ヤシオ先輩用の仕様として M45 にもキルバラの操縦システムを採用しようと思っていたんですが、まさか本物のキルバラの作者がプログラムを書いているとは思ってもみませんでした。おかしいと思ったんです。どう見てもチャランポランでいい加減なロボ部の2人にはキルバラに似たプログラムを組み込むなんてできるわけがないので。
カイ、後輩にバカにされてるよ。
アキちゃんもね。
野郎の刑に処するか。
From the corner of my eyes, I see Akiho menacingly wiggling her fingers on both hands. I sigh.
さっきコウジロフラウに会いに行ったじゃん。なんて言ってた？
イルスを使われました。
Ah, I see. So he didn't even get to talk to her.
プログラムは彼女のものなわけですから、同意を得られない限り使うことはできません。協力してもらえなかった場合、キルバラ操縦システムは諦めるしかない。
おいおい、約束が違うんじゃない？俺はキルバラと同じ操作方法じゃなきゃ大会には出ないよ。そもそもそれじゃなきゃ操縦もできないし。
ヤシオ先輩はフルゴーリとは知り合いなんですか？
知り合いってほどじゃない。たまにネット上でチャットしたことがあるくらい。ダメ元でキルバラのソースをくれって頼んだら、なぜかホビーロボ用にアレンジしたプログラムを1日で作ってくれたのさ。
Remember, guys, you miss all the shots you don't take. And, luckily for us this time around, well, that shot did not miss, but he took it. The point was actually taking the shot. You got nothing to lose. He was already driven into a corner. Why not try something to pull himself away from that corner? And it worked out.
あの時は本当に助かったな。あ、そういえばうちその人にまだお礼言ってない。
別にしなくていいんじゃない？
ヤシオ先輩、フルゴーリを説得してもらえませんか？僕じゃ相手にされないので。
ああ、めんどくさいよ。
お願いします。それともまた勝負しますか
Subaru is good enough that if we fought 100 matches, I'd probably lose 3 of them. In other words, given enough time, he's in a position where he could get me to do anything. I'm gonna really have to start setting some rules.
イルスを1回使われたぐらいでめげちゃいけないな。もう少しは努力しなよ。俺だって君には善意で付き合ってやってるんだから。俺の方も一応話は聞いてみるけどさ。
お願いします。
あのさ、もしプログラム使っちゃダメって言われたらどうするの？
俺は出ないよ。
じゃあロボ版には出ずにガンツクワン作りに専念を。
それはないけどね。
ヤシオ先輩が出られないなら僕が一人で出場するだけです。
でもガンツクワンのことを忘れないでくれないかな。早く取り掛からないと万博に間に合わないよ。
俺にパイロットをやらせるって話を却下するなら考えてあげてもいい。
僕の提案した案を採用してもらえるなら9月以降はたまに手伝ってあげてもいいです。
Oh no. Akiho hits me with her usual hair-ruffling attack and then distances herself from us.
二人とも人ごとすぎだよ。もう
I mean, they were kind of working in tandem there. It was bound to piss her off.
なんです今の。
八つ当たりみたいなものだよ。君も気をつけなよ。
はあ、ナンセンスですね。
まあね。
I bitterly smile and fix up my hair. Subaru faces me and offers me a controller.
少し動かしてみますか。キルバラシステムは入れてませんが。
いや、だったらいいや。
I then turn to look at M45. I ask one of the questions that's been on my mind since Robo 1.
あのパイルバンカーさ、照準はどうやってたの？
照準なんて必要ありませんよ。一直線上に相手が来たら射出するだけです。
Y 軸調整は？
The y-axis, up and down. M45 and the honorary prez have totally different heights. It's not just the honorary prez either. Hobby robots come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. When facing a short hobby robot, if M45 leveled its arm horizontally and fired, there's a good chance that it would whiff.
試合前に次の対戦相手の大まかな高さを調べて調整を。パイルバンカー打撃時に腕を前方へ伸ばすわけですが、その角度を固定してしまうんです。
それじゃあ距離によっては当たらない可能性だってあるじゃん。
だからこそ使用はミドルレンジに限定してるんですよ。
I get it now.
こいつの頭にカメラつけて FPS 視点にすれば、そしたらキルバラみたいに照準も定められる。
そこまで高度なシステムを導入してもプログラムが複雑になるだけです。それに FPS 視点は視界が圧倒的に狭い。後方視界を自分から捨てるのはありえません。普通にリングを俯瞰してみた方が状況を把握しやすいでしょう。あらゆる意味でナンセンスです。
You just have to get used to it. I spend who knows how many hours a day fighting in first-person perspective.
まあ、パイルバンカーの射出スピードなら細かく狙う必要なんてないか。あんなの誰も避けられないしね。ん？何？
Subaru gives me a probing look.
でもヤシオ先輩はそのパイルバンカーをかわした。
まあね。
He probably wants to know about my attack.
あの時の反応速度は尋常じゃありませんでした。ナンセンスの一言で済むものじゃない。
Yeah, that's when he was in his slow-mo mode or whatever he was calling it.
聞いてもいいですか？あの時一体何をしたのか。
答えたくはない。
I don't want to think about my attacks, and I certainly don't want to talk about them. If I could, I'd make them go away forever right here and now. But it's already been 9 years since the accident, huh? The MF Anemone mass fainting incident. That's what they called it in the newspaper headlines. The MF Anemone was a ferry linking Kagoshima Harbor to Tanegashima's Nishinomode Harbor. 9 years ago, on September 11th, oh, that's a bad day. For Americans, the very same day that the TNSC launched the H-2A Rocket Flight 18. An incident occurred. About 30 minutes before arriving at Nishinomode, the 110 passengers and crew members began complaining about feeling ill. Wait, what year was this? September 11th, 2010. Okay. That's 2010. That's highly worth considering. Within minutes, everyone aboard the ferry suddenly lost consciousness. For about 30 minutes, the ship was left running and drifted deep into the East China Sea. Fortunately, most of the people woke up, and thanks to the captain's spot-on orders, the ship returned to its course without any major incidents. It safely arrived at Nishinomode 1 hour behind schedule. There were no fatalities, so it was barely covered by the media. However, no matter how much the police investigated, the cause of the mass fainting remains unknown. In addition, some of the passengers were left with serious after effects. That's me and Akiho. At the time, we were just 4th graders in elementary school. It was normal at our school to ride the ferry between Kagoshima and Tanegashima for ship field trips. It was a Saturday and there was supposed to be a rocket launch that night, so I really didn't want to go. We were gonna head to Kagoshima in the morning, sightsee at Kagoshima for half a day, and then return via Anemone at night. After the accident, Akiho was left unconscious for 2 days, and me for 3. Misane said that everyone thought that we would never wake up, but somehow Akiho and I miraculously came back. Since then, me and Akiho have been what we call a slow-mo and fast-forward. These attacks are our after effects. There are others who were left with after effects too. Our ages all vary, as do the types of attacks. Things ranging from mild insomnia to serious memory loss. There's no consistency or relation in the symptoms. Doctors call it elephant mouse syndrome apparently, but why? Like what is that? For me, 1 second in reality is expanded to about 30 seconds of perception. From the outside, my reflexes seem superhuman. According to the doc, during slow-mo, only 1 second passes, but my heart rate jumps up tens of times over the norm. Holy shit. Simply put, it beats about 30 times in a single second. That's terrible. That is bad. Nobody's really sure how that alters my perception, though. How is that, like, how are you alive? Is that, okay, again, like, I'm not smart when it comes to sciences about very specific things, or really most things, but I'm also not smart when it comes to health. So, to anybody out there that knows about health, and more specifically, the heart, if that or something similar were to happen, let's make it more realistic. Very fast beating, like, in a span of 5 to 10 seconds. What would happen? I feel like that's like asking for an explosion or something. Akiho's fast forward is the exact opposite. The exact opposite, excuse me. Her heart beats 3 times in 30 seconds. I think that is possible, but very unhealthy. Like, that's more in the realm of possibility, but I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of animals actually in nature and what have you that they have a heartbeat that is very, very slow for whatever reason, on certain circumstances. The cause and cure are both unknown. The doctors just kind of gave up after a while. The anemone started suffering a series of serious malfunctions after the accident, so it was scrapped about 1 year later. It's rare for fairies to be junked before the end of their lifespan like that, so some think that's proof that the MF anemone was at fault. But the truth remains in the dark. Jeez, there are so many unknowns that I want to laugh at how annoying it is.
先輩、大丈夫ですか？
え？何が？
急に黙り込んだので。
Subaru doesn't look remotely worried with his sour expression. Frankly, I'd be more creeped out if he was worried.
君のせいで嫌なことを思い出しちゃってたんだよ。
そうですか。でもあくまで教えるつもりはないと。
少なくとも必殺技なんかじゃないとだけ言っておくよ。あと、アキちゃんにもこのことは聞くの禁止ね。
部長にも関係があると。
これ以上聞くなら、プレアデスの正体を学校中に言いふらす。
Oh yeah, it's serious.
あの超反応は任意ですか？それとも偶然ですか？
偶然というのが正しいかな。
そうですか。では戦術としては考えないことにします。
Looks like he doesn't intend on digging any deeper. I mean, I understand why he's asking. He's seeing if that could be beneficial in any sort of way, but no. He gets the memo. It really helps that he's so understanding on this.
M45 にキルバラシステム実装したら教えてよ。それまで俺は手伝うつもりはないから。
That's what I've always done up until now, so if I give Subaru special treatment, Akiho would have my head.
それと、君と話してると少し息苦しいんだよね。真面目すぎじゃない？アキちゃんみたいに適度に能天気な方がよっぽどいい。
Oops, I accidentally said what I was thinking.
僕としては先輩たちの能天気さにはヘドが出ますけどね。
そりゃどうも。
It's kind of refreshing to have someone be so nasty, so I end up laughing at his words. That's fair. And so... Oh no, we're back here. I daringly return to Uchigaoka Park. Yeah, daringly indeed. It's stupid not to come to my favorite place because of some ghost. I'm willing to go toe-to-toe with a ghost for my peaceful and comfortable gamer life if my attacks actually hit. It's been 2 hours since I started playing Kill Ballad here. I can't really focus well today, so I've lost to lower tier rankers 4 times. There are no signs of anything supernatural happening. I keep getting messages from Mom saying come home soon, piling up in my inbox. I'm hungry, so I guess I should go soon. Yeah, I can hear you. Don't scare me this time. Yeah, also, I keep on bringing this up. A few episodes ago, whenever we got a glimpse of our ghost, I did get scared. I think that might be the first time that something actually, like, jump scared me in a science adventure title. Let's just keep it at that being the one thing. I think maybe Chaos Child may have spooked me here and there. I don't remember. It's been a lot of years with these games. I definitely just heard a voice.
アプリ終了。
No, we're alone, kinda, I guess. I glance at my surroundings. Oh, nice, I can open this up. Better be careful. Ladies and gentlemen, I got more news about Robo 1 World Championships. They will be a week long. First to 5 downs loses. They will be fights that clearly showcase athletic skill, but none shall defeat me. I need everyone's support. Oh, hey, we've got Frau here in the A list now. I told you come back when you're craving some pencil sharpener action. Start with the basics. I have no idea what she's talking about here. I want to talk, and you reply. I got too excited, sorry. Gonna heal by reading Ginsama's Thin books. I learned via comments in the previous episode what those are. Getting anxious. We have to hurry. But I want to check out the hobby robots. Think about how I feel having to tag along. Not enough time to play KB. If you're that interested, team up with him instead of me. I'll let you have it without a challenge. I think you're cool not drooling over hobby robots. Anyone with your success at Robo 1 would have dived in by now. Let's go with this one. I don't want to ask about that one, truthfully. Hurry and come home. Where are you? Dinner's gonna get cold. I won't cook anymore if you are not going to eat. Mom is worried. You must be embarrassed about spending time with the family. Someday, even that will be a memory. So don't be embarrassed and dive into Mom and Dad's love. That's one way of going about it, Pops. I guess always gotta have it on the top one, or else I will confuse myself. Anything in this perspective? Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful aurora. Doesn't look like we're gonna get anything from this perspective. No, I got nothing. Not surprising. It's a very tight view, too. I glance at my surroundings. It's night and the area is pitch black. In terms of visible light sources, there's the moon and the lights at the Uchigaoka tracking station below. Oh, and Uchigaoka Park's lone streetlight near the entrance of Town Hall. There are no cars driving by, and even the insects have gone silent. The wind is barely blowing. Uh-oh. Bam. There it is. A message from Sister Centipede.
メール受信。
Of which we still can't fucking understand.
手が込んでるよね、ほんと。
I'm getting really annoyed. Am I being pranked? Or is this really a ghost? Either way, I've come this far. Might as well try taking the initiative, thank you. I'm sick and tired of having my sacred gaming time wasted.
誰かいますか?
And of course, there's no response. No auditory hallucinations either. If the source of that voice is hiding somewhere, where could they be? I purposely ignore the woods shrouded in darkness. I'm not so reckless as to go charging deep into the dark at a time like this. Now, I know, we all know, that the noise is most definitely coming from the Pokecom, but when it's, you know, nighttime, and there's the possibility of there being a ghost or ghost rumors about, yeah, I mean, you're not going to think straight. You're not going to be like, oh, it's probably an electronic noise coming from my Pokecom. No, you're definitely not going to think that. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. In that case, there are two candidates, Uchigaoka Park and the Uchigaoka Tracking Station. The latter is a JAXA facility, so anyone but staff is forbidden from entering. Daitoko-san said that the mysterious buzzing sound is probably a JAXA experiment, but it could be trouble if I went in there without permission, so I'll save it for later. Thus, by a process of elimination, I decide to check around Uchigaoka Park.
この郷土館って昔から廃墟だよな。
I'm really terrified to continue to open this shit up, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Access prohibited without proper permission. Not surprising. And we've already checked that out at one point. I don't think there's anything here to really look at. I would be surprised if there was. The glass door is locked tight with a chain, so I can't enter. I doubt anyone would get mad if I broke in, but I'm not crazy enough to just punch the glass without thinking about the consequences. I try to peek inside, but it's too dark to see anything. Maybe I should come back when it's light out. But I literally just heard that voice and I got a message. The culprit might still be near. This is my best chance to track them down. That is true.
行くか。
While getting in through the front is impossible, there might be another way in from the side. The thick weeds are taller than I am, so it'll probably be tough getting through, but it's all or nothing. Damn, we breaking in? Whoa. I managed to make it to the radar tower, but this was way tougher than I expected. The weeds and branches scratched me up pretty badly. Ow. Now, I do remember the end of my very first episode of this playthrough, we did get something here. I'm pretty sure it was this scene. We are not getting anything here, though. No geotags to be had from this perspective. But we did get something, and I'm pretty sure it's our ghostly character here. It's so dark that I can barely see my footing. So I take my Pokecom out and turn on the light. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Why? Why is this game fucking scaring me? Why, dog? Why? Fuck. Jesus Christ. All these fucking happenings. Ugh. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it's just a doll. Yeah, that's a fucking fine-ass doll, alright. Poorly made papier-mâché doll stares at me through the window. Never thought I'd get so fucking spooked from like a non-spooky visual novel. Wait, I remember seeing this thing way back when I was a kid. I was so scared that I clung to Misane. Could this be Sister Centipede?
まさかね。
And that's when we hear a voice. I wipe the sweat from my brow. Maybe I'll turn off the light for now. The radar tower is surrounded by a metal fence, preventing me from getting close. I doubt someone would hide there anyway. It's hard to imagine any girl getting or being gutsy enough to climb this tower in pitch black. As for the building windows, all but the one with the doll are closed up with metal plates. Sorry, I can't fucking speak now. I can't see inside. You know, I get that they wanted to seal it up, but isn't this a bit much? How did I not find this strange before? Something is off about all this.
Oh,
Oh, hey, look. Another fucking scene. Oh, shit. I knew it was bound to happen eventually. Yeah? Where you at? I spot an exterior staircase. Are we not going to acknowledge that? Are we not going to acknowledge that shit? I'm a local, yet I never knew these stairs even existed. Just goes to show how unwelcoming this place has always been. What with the weeds and all. I touch them with my hand to confirm that they're made of concrete. There doesn't seem to be any risk of collapse. Heck, I might be able to get in through the second floor. While staying on guard, I carefully climb up, making sure each step is silent. God damn, bro. Even that voice. Like, that did spook me there. because I wasn't expecting it. Like, I kind of was, but I kind of wasn't. I don't know. When I reach the second floor, the view opens up. It's still in the middle of the night, so I can't see a thing. But hey, if nothing else, there are no weeds in the way, lucky me. There's only a door at the top of the stairs. Naturally, it's locked. Off to the side is what appears to be a terrace of some sort. I climb over the railing to reach it. From there, I'm able to reach the second floor hall to the south and a narrow detachment on the north side. Unlike the first floor's windows, the second floor hall's glass door isn't sealed up. I try opening it. There's a freaking hole in that glass over there. I am not opening up my fucking thing anymore. I'm sorry, but I'm too scared. I don't want to hear no more voices. I don't want to see a person pop up on the camera either. I'll just let a person pop up here in the story and then I'll freak out to that instead. Then the culprit can't be here. As I turn to leave, I spot something. Not a ghost, but one of the windows is broken with enough space for a hand to slip through. Oh hey, now my dog wants out. I peek through the glass door and into the hall. Inside here? Is this where the so-called Sister Centipede is?
宇宙が丘公園には女の子の幽霊がいて、その子は中学生くらいで髪の長い子だって。
Yeah, that's who we're looking for, methinks. But wait, if the window's broken, the female culprit has to actually physically exist, right? Or no, I could be getting misled by the handle name and the female voice. They could totally be a man. It's actually scarier to think that the culprit could be a real person lurking in here and not a ghost. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Wow, I haven't heard that sound effect in a small bit. A bit nervous, I pull out my Pokecom. Ah! There. Come on. I saw it coming too. God damn it. I saw something move. And it was only on the Iro screen. My naked eyes didn't see a thing. Oh, we're gonna do it again. Am I dealing with a ghost or a flesh and blood human? Which is it? I'm getting more and more irritated, and I'm getting more and more fucking frightened for no goddamn reason. After seeing this, no matter what it is, I can't go home until I find out the truth. Before I realize what I'm doing, I put my hand through the broken window. I undo the lock and open the window and step into the hall. It's spacious, about 33 square meters in size. And fucking dusty, apparently. Yeah. I turn on my Pokecom light again, careful doing that shit. We see spooky-ass things when we do that, apparently. The dust is just piled up on the wooden floor. There are footprints all over the place, men's footprints. These must belong to whoever broke the window, but that doesn't mean that they're Sister Centipede. A more reasonable assumption would be that they're, like me, someone completely unrelated who entered on their own. When I go further into the hall, I spot stairs leading down. It's totally dark down there. Of course it is. Most of the first floor windows are sealed up, so even the park's few lights can't enter. Going any further is going to be impossible. Even for me, that'd be way too dangerous. I mean, what if something attacked me in the darkness? No way, Jose. Now, I'm not skilled enough to do a backstep and hit the enemy with a combo while they're recovering.
Huh?
Oh, there's our, Russian noise, if you will. Huh? Am I hearing things? Was that the buzzing noise? Where did it come from? Maybe the electronic device we're holding? Well, I guess it is a radio tower. I mean, it could be coming from anywhere here. Below? Or was it the radar tower nearby? I'm not sure. It sort of sounded like I was hearing it from all sides. You know, it's worth considering that sound effect that we heard, by the way, the Chaos Head one, which I don't know if it's also, I don't think it's a Chaos Child one, but the Chaos Head sound effect that we just heard, could that mean that we've entered a delusion of some sort, maybe? Or what we're perceiving isn't actually factual? We should be on our toes. I try returning to the hall.
どうしたもんかね。
Leave? There's no way I can go downstairs. It's way too scary. I'm glad we're getting on the same page here, Kaito. If there is a ghost, well, there's no doubt that it'd be hiding down there.
いや、そもそも幽霊なんているわけないけどね。
I joke, but imagine if the ghostly Sister Centipede had already crept up right next to me like in a horror movie. That's actually the worst feeling, is when you are in a dark, spooky environment where you can't really, I guess, see around you or really know what's around you, and then you think that there's something around, and you think that it's right behind you. I have no ability to sense the supernatural. I sure as heck never thought I'd be doing this. This whole situation feels like a haunted house or something. But if this is a prank, who would the mastermind be? I doubt it'd be someone totally unrelated to me. I mean, look at how elaborate all this has been. Unless they have a crazy grudge against me, why would they go this far? So then, who would have a grudge against me? Do I know anyone like that? Maybe some lower tier KB ranker that I beat got heated and is trying to mess with me? Unlikely. The person closest to me would be Akiho. I wouldn't be surprised if she had a grudge because of how I treat her. But quite frankly, she isn't smart enough to pull off something this complex.
さっぱりわからん。
I don't think anyone necessarily has a grudge against him. At least it doesn't feel like it. I'm looking away if he's gonna fucking pull out that app and he's gonna look through the goddamn camera. I should at least examine this hall carefully. Up, here we go. No. Wow. All right. Oh no, I have to move around. Fuck no, dude. I don't want to do that. What is this? That looks important. What is that?
こんなのあったっけ?
A power mark. Enter password? I tried tapping on it, and the icon shakes slightly and then displays, a tag like a manga speech bubble.
パスワードを入れろって?
Does this power mark AR tag have some connection to a device somewhere? Maybe inputting the password allows the power to be turned on and off. I have a bad feeling about this. I should probably ignore this thing. I'd like to avoid messing around and getting wrapped up in something annoying.
そもそもパスワードなんか知らないしね。
ID 知ってますよ。
Oh, so that's your name. Again! I heard Sister Centipede's voice again.
教えてあげたいです。どうですか?
I can hear her voice. There's some static, but I can hear her. Considering her timing, she seems to be replying to me.
いるのか? この部屋に。
います。
Here we go. I point the Pokecom screen in the direction of the noise. There. In the void. Oh. There, floating in the darkness, is a white body wrapped in a faint light. There's no wind in the room, yet her hair, large ribbon, and the edge of her skirt sway around. Lightly. Softly. And there she lands. Her frame both delicate and small. She looks like a doll from another world. She's a young girl.
やっと見つけてくれましたね。
Well, when you're running all over the fucking place and scaring the shit out of me like multiple episodes deep now, yeah.
これは
She's real no matter how I cut it. She's not animated, and she's not a polygonal model. She looks like a real live girl. Is she a ghost?
ID の声届いてないかと思っていました。
喋ってる。
The girl's mouth moves in sync with her voice. I hear her voice coming from the Pokecom speakers. There's some static, but I can hear her.
ねえ、お兄ちゃんって呼んでいいですか?
Yeah, that works. Even when I put the Pokecom into sleep mode, her voice comes through.
お話したいです。
No way, no way. This is ridiculous. A ghost, please. I finally get it now. It's all clear now. There is no ghost in Uchigaoka Park. This girl she's an Aruo app. An AI. That AR just now, the power mark, was most definitely her activation switch. It's not that she looks real, she is real. There's an idol or an actress who served as the model. They then took the video of that model and are controlling it as CG. There's nothing special about this technology. I mean, not a day goes by where you don't see CG people on TV who look just like the real deal. I mean, also, let us not fucking forget that, like, almost a decade ago, here in the story, or here in the universe, Steins Gate Zero also kinda happens in another world line. So the technology was here long ago for these AI people to act like real people just on a screen. Hell, even the girl in front of me, upon closer inspection, has traces of processing in the color of her hair. God, I'm such a dope for getting scared over this. Yeah, you're telling me, dog. Fucking telling me. What a dumb punchline.
ゲージネってのは君なの?
The AI girl spins her palms around the top of her head for some reason. It's like she's receiving some sort of signal. She doesn't even try to answer my question. I have no clue how many years ago this system got added, but I guess it doesn't have the ability to answer autonomously? Let's go with that. I can speak. This is so embarrassing. I've been seriously talking to an Ero app this whole time.
です。
Oh, her voice.
明日7月10日の鹿児島県種子島屋久島地方のお天気は晴れでしょう。ちゃんと聞こえていますか？です。明日は晴れでしょう。
クリアになったと思うよ。
I try answering her and she responds with a charmingly innocent and happy smile.
じゃあこれでやっとお兄ちゃんとお話できますね。
おお、会話が成立した。
愛理はですね、お話が得意です。お兄ちゃんの名前だってちゃんと言えます。ヤシオカイトさんですね。
When the fuck did we tell her that? Hold on, did she just say my name?
なんで知ってる?
Did she steal that info from my geotag when we were talking just now? Geotag info doesn't contain anything too sensitive, but I don't like the idea of someone taking my personal info. I got careless because of how she looks. There's no way for me to know if this AI is harmless or not.
答えてくんない。なんで俺の名前知ってるわけ?
ゲジ姉が取ってきてくれました。
So she isn't Sister Centipede, so we still have that mystery going on here. I knew she was Sister Centipede. The AI character pays no mind to the fact that I've raised my guard against her and instead continues to smile.
愛理はずっとお兄ちゃんのことを見てましたので。
ずっとってどれくらいだよ。
お兄ちゃんがまだ小さい頃、ロケット打ち上げを見に来てたりした頃です。
The last time I watched a rocket launch was 8 years ago. Has this AI been running for that long? A chill runs down my spine. This ghost-like thing has been watching me this entire time? Meanwhile, I've just been playing Kill Ballad here like it was no big deal.
説明してよ。何者なのか。単なるアプリとは思えない。
愛理はですね、難しい説明はできないです。
AI の分際でごまかさないでくんない？
でも自分でもよく分かってなくてですね。
She has a troubled look on her face. These expressions are probably just part of her programming.
どうしても説明が欲しいですか?
What? Oh, sorry, that is the wrong button.
欲しいね、当然でしょ。
わかりました。だったらゲジ姉を呼び出してもらうしかないです。
Hey, yo? What does that entail? I'm curious. I mean, I've been curious for the past half hour, along with, scared, but that's okay. My dog is by my side. I don't know why, but she is. And we figured out who this little AI character is, kind of, not really.
君がゲジ姉じゃないの?
There's another AI running around. A cold sweat drips down my back. I quickly glance around, but of course there's no sign of anyone. It's just an Ero app after all.
では、愛理をタップしてください。
は?
そうすると、ゲジ姉に切り替わりますので。
change over? What does that mean?
タップする場所は愛梨の体ならどこでもいいのです。顔だと愛梨がくすぐったいので、できれば胸あたりがいいかもです。
She then closes her eyes tight and looks like she's stiffened up. Is she waiting for me to tap on her?
ささ、どうぞ。
Is this a trap? I mean, what's gonna happen? This isn't real. This isn't a real person. So, nothing's going to happen. Shit, we could probably just leave our Pokemon behind and leave, and we're good. Like, we have no qualms. Except, you know, leaving our fucking Pokemon behind. If I tap on her, will she take even more of my personal info? Phishing scams like this were popular for a while. But if this is just a scam, I'd be the only one affected. What if tapping her does something nuts like launch missiles hidden nearby, and I end up starting World War III? I can't say the possibility is zero.
アホらしい。警戒しすぎかな。
I force a smile on my face and shake away my jitters. For now, I'll see where this AI takes me. I tap Irie's body on my Pokecom screen. Whoa.
アクセスを確認しました。
Just like that, the tone of her voice changes. The innocence in her expression totally vanishes, and she becomes somewhat distant.
ゲジネモードに移行。オペレーションに従い、アクセスユーザーに対するナビゲートを開始します。
つまり、君がゲジネ。
ようこそゲスト様。愛梨はサーバー内に常駐して自発的に情報収集およびコミュニケーションを行う次世代型インターフェースアプリケーションのプロトタイプです。対してゲジネモードは本来ロボット型の全自動情報収集エンジンです。ただし同時に愛梨システムを補完するためのナビゲーションシステムとしても位置づけられており、レポートファイルにアクセスするユーザーに対し専門的で高度なナビゲートを行います。当該の愛梨が関連付けられているレポートナンバー1は西暦2009年11月7日に記述されました。
Wait, that sounds very, very important.
コミュニケーションを行う際には基本的に愛梨とお呼びくださって結構です。
なかなか高性能な AI だことで。
ありがとうございます。より人間に近い思考アルゴリズムを搭載することにより、従来のアプリケーションよりもリアリティのあるコミュニケーションが可能となっています。
I'm completely overwhelmed. I've never seen anything like this before. Hell, I'm pretty sure I saw nothing like this in Tokyo. The level of quality on this thing is striking. But at least it's not a phishing scam or a ghost. I can chill for a sec. Well, hopefully.
それで、なんで俺の名前を知ってるわけ？
愛梨の運用が開始されたのは2008年12月24日となります。
Okay, so this whole Sister Centipede thing truly has been around for all of the titles of science adventure as far as I can tell. That was about 10 years ago. I was still a grade schooler at the time.
宇宙が丘公園にやってくるヤシオ様のことを当該の愛梨は以前からよくお見かけしていました。そこでゲジネーがヤシオ様の個人情報についてネット上から取得しデータベースに保存しました。なお、個人情報保護法に基づき収集した個人情報についてご本人の同意なしに第三者に提供することはありません。
Nice.
これまでの声やメールは全部君っていうか愛梨なの？
音声システムあるいはメールにより接触を図ろうとしたのは事実です。その回数は8年間累計で29回に及びます。
Whoa.
で、そんなに？俺が気づいてない時もあったのかな？
ヤシオ様が何らかの反応を示した回数は29回中3回となります。
俺って鈍感だな。
Not that it feels all that great having a ghost stalker. Either way, I was probably too focused on Kill Ballad to notice.
で、愛梨はなんで俺に接触してきたわけ？
興味を持ちました。
興味を持った？
That's kind of vague. Is this thing really an AI?
公園にやってくる地元の住民は愛梨にとって理想的な観察対象です。中でもヤシオ様は愛梨の年齢設定にも近かったため最優先接触対象に選択されました。
聞いてないけど。
29回の接触実験が試みられコミュニケーションに成功したのは本日が初めてです。なおゲジネより何度か通知のメールも送付しています。
文字化けしてたけどね。
How was I supposed to read any kind of intent from those?
とにかく幽霊みたいにこの近くをうろうろしてたわけだ。ちょっとした話題になってるのは知ってる？
認識しています。愛梨の目撃例が急増した理由としては2009年日本におけるフォンドロイド通称ポケコンの普及率は内閣府消費動向調査では約 5.4%、 2019年では約 87.1% となっています。ポケコンの普及率拡大により10年前には制約の大きかった運用テストを広範囲で実施することができるようになったことが影響していると分析します。
The more people who own a Pokecom, the more people there are to report sightings of the AI girl.
愛梨は10年前からこの場所に設置されていましたが、全運用時間のおよそ9割はスリープ状態でした。そのため、コミュニケーション時の音声出力システムにバグが発生していました。先ほど、ヤシオ様からアクセスされたことでトラブルを認識し、現在、問題は解決しました。
そのヤシオ様ってやめてくれない？
では、お好きなニックネームをご登録ください。登録には、1、愛梨ジオタグに入力していただく方法。2、音声として発音していただく方法。3、ニックネームとして使いたいデータへのリンクを提示していただく方法があります。
2番で。
では、音声をどうぞ。
まあ、妥当なところで、ヤシオさんとかヤシオくんとか。
認識しました。まあ、妥当なところで、
Oh my
ヤシ
god.
オさんと
God
か
damn
ヤシオ
it.
くんとかでよろしいですか？
それギャグで言ってる。その程度の音声認識能力しかないの？
Huh, she went quiet. Maybe she can't answer.
今のはなし。もう一度やり直させて。
キャンセルしました。では、音声をどうぞ。
ヤシオさん。
認識しました。ヤシオさんでよろしいですか？
よろしいです。
かしこまりました。この情報は愛梨にも適用されます。ヤシオさん、よろしくお願いします。
Her face expressionless, she bows to me.
で、愛梨ちゃんさ、お願いがあるんだよね。これから先、俺に話しかけてくるのやめてくんない？俺はあの公園で集中してゲームしたいんだよね。いきなり声かけられると集中できないわけで。
かしこまりました。
よろしくね。愛梨ちゃんにもそう言っといて。
And that's one problem solved. I'm glad I was able to finally get my peaceful gaming life back.
で、君を引っ込めるにはどうすればいいわけ？
引っ込めるとはどのような意味でしょうか？愛梨を再度お呼びしますか？
違う違う。ここに入ってきた時は君はいなかったじゃん。俺がこの電源マークをいじったから出てきたんでしょ？またスリープモードにするにはもう一度このマークをタップすればいいの？
当該マークは愛梨およびゲジネーのスリープモード移行スイッチではありません。
あ、違うんだ。じゃあ何なの？
警告。ゲストユーザーにはアクセス権はありません。
え？
レポートファイルをタップした後、ジオタグにパスワードを入力してください。
Yeah, but we don't know the password. Report file? Is she referring to the power mark? Sister Centipede mentioned something about a report file during her initial introduction too.
レポートファイルにアクセスするユーザーに対し、専門的で高度なナビゲートを行います。当該の ID が関連付けられているレポートナンバー1は、西暦2009年11月7日に記述されました。
A report. And it's locked. I solved the ghost issue, but now an even bigger mystery has appeared. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Regardless, this AI app named Irie is related to this report file and has been in this crappy place for 10 years. almost like it's guarding the report. What if this is related to the mysterious buzzing sound too? Irie and that sound must be related. Uchagaoka Park is just a humble little park in the middle of nowhere. There aren't many places where one could set up a mysterious device without the locals catching on. Judging by the spreading rumors and the like, it's clear that all roads leading to the Minamitane Community Center. So, what are my options? There's only one. I don't know what I don't know the password. And I'm not interested in whatever the report has to say.
じゃあ帰るよ。
ヒドゥンハンド。
What?
は？
パスワードは
Why is she telling us?
HIDEN D ヒドゥンハンド。
What is she saying? Was that the password just now? She just blurted it out?
なんで教えてくれたの？
愛理が教えても良いと判断し、ゲジネーはそれに従いました。
That's one hell of a security leak. Someone should look into that. Seriously. Should an AI program really be doing stuff like this?
参ったね、どうも。
It feels like I'm being guided.
やっぱりさ、君が現れたのって最初から罠なんじゃないの？
Irie doesn't answer. She doesn't even attempt to. Creepy. Though she normally talks like an AI program. Every now and then she feels like a genuine person. Like right now. She's gone completely quiet, refusing to answer my questions. There's no change to her facial expression, but her eyes are trained on me. It's like she's silently trying to appeal to me. Creepy. Irie is actually easier to talk to because she's so fake. Well, we're gonna give it a shot. I look through my Pokecom screen and set my sights on the power mark in the corner, floating inconspicuously. It's a geotag that doesn't exist in the real world. Tap. The speech bubble appears over the power mark. A password, eh? I have a very bad feeling here. This is what will get us into something we don't want to know. The color of the power mark changes. Kimijima Report number 1. Green. All green it is then.
ようこそ、ヤシオさん。このタグに関連付けられたテキストデータは、イルオサーバ内のシークレットファイルです。位置情報、北緯30度40分、東経130度90分。コードネーム、君島レポート、ナンバー1。西暦2009年11月7日に記述されました。
Kimijima Report.
作成者、君島光。最終更新者、君島光。最終アクセス、2011年8月31日。
君島？
君島光に関する履歴を、ヤシオさんのポケコンに転送します。
Thank you. That would be helpful context.
君島光は、リアルタイム AR マッピングアプリケーション、イルオの元統括ディレクターです。1977年12月9日生まれ、愛知県出身。2000年、京都大学理学部卒。大学在学中に株式会社幸せ 4U を設立し、代表取締役に就任。イルオ開発をスタートさせました。
What a very strange company name.
去年32歳。
That is a very young age to die, by the way. He's dead? If these Kimijima reports are text files that Kimijima Ko secretly hid on the servers, does that mean they're like his testament?
ほんと勘弁してほしいよね。
This is way heavier than I expected.
やっぱり俺帰るわ。今のは見なかったことにするから、そっちももう干渉してこないでよ。
君島レポートナンバー1はすでにヤシオさんのポケコンにダウンロードを完了しています。
Oh, now we have to read it.
いつでもアクセスし読み込むことが可能です。不明な点については音声または添付のリンクから愛理のトラブルシューティングを呼び出してください。今後ゲジネーが対応します。
Wait, I can see this stuff on my Pokecom at any time?
勝手なことしてくれちゃって。
I didn't just wake a sleeping dog, I woke a goddamn Cerberus. Everything about this is sketchy, you don't say. So much so that I feel like throwing up. Irie, Sister Centipede, this Kimijima Ko guy, even this report file. I never wanted to know that something this weird was hidden in a place I visit frequently, only 10 minutes from home.
ゲジネモードを終了しますか？
ご勝手に。
終了します。
Alright. Irie blinks her eyes a few times to refocus and then looks at me and slightly tilts her head.
お兄ちゃん、帰っちゃうのですか？
What an innocent, puzzled expression. She almost sounds lonely. Man, that's one hell of a high-speed character change. It just pisses me off even more.
じゃあ、これでお別れです。これからは、愛理は一切お兄ちゃんに声をかけたりしません。さよならです。
She wears a smile on her face as she waves goodbye to me.
ああ、さよなら。
I'm relieved hearing that she's remembered not to meddle in my business anymore. Still, I don't want her responding to me any further, so I casually wave as I exit the building. Wow. Wow. Who the hell are we following now? Oh wait, Hidaka. This is Subaru's home, right? Yeah, so this is his father. Okay. Well, we're gonna get to all of that in the next episode because holy shit is it late. It's the middle of the week. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, truth be told, I did take a nap before I recorded. And I was like, yeah, I'll record a little bit. And yeah, so I started the session off a little groggy, and then as we got into it, I got scared. That woke me up real good, and well, here we are, almost an hour and 20 minutes later. Jesus Christ. Well, a lot to unpack here. We figured out who the Sister Centipede is, kind of, not really. I mean, we got to talk with her. We got to talk with the AI that I guess has the personality. Now we have a report, and I think that's going to be essential here because I do remember whenever I was getting the description set up for this playthrough, I always grab the description of the game, or at least a quick synopsis or something from like the Steam page or wherever. And I think somewhere in there it does mention that, you know, this is the plot point. Like, this is where things are really going to get going. But I didn't know what that meant, and I try not to read these, especially when I'm trying to go into these things blind. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that is exactly the big turning point, key of information, or key bit of information that we've been needing. And well, we have it now, so I think things are going to get real interesting here shortly. Probably not to any crazy degree, but I don't know. Wow, that was a lot. Well, anyways, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz, and I will see you all next time. Take it easy.